So, welcome to the another episode of our podcast, Naperville Marathoners. We crush our goals together. I know it's been a while. We did not do another podcast after the two that we did last year, but I wanted to continue and have a very special guest today with Durai Ramachandran. So, a little bit about our group is we are about I'd say everybody is like a 40 plus, almost like that. And it's not a midlife crisis, but we love to run. And we all get together over the weekend and then we run and we decide on some of the marathons and the ultra marathons too. Now we have some ultra marathoners also in our group that
True.
we get together, we run together, everybody at different paces. But I think the fun part is like we all share our stories, our journeys, and how we come across our challenges and all of that. And why? And so I think we are about how many do you think about like 10, 15 right now in that group? About that?
Yeah, that's about right. About
Yeah, so we have about 10 to
10 to
15
12.
in our group now,
Mhm.
and everybody's at different level. But as you can see, like in all every year, I think everybody's getting a new PR. Everybody's
Right.
getting a new PR for every
Right.
race that they run. So which is like we are progressing, which is a continuous improvement. That's what I can see. So I think some of the lessons, the challenges, what we see every year and every race, I think we want to share with anybody. And we are from Naperville, a southwest suburb of Chicago, and
Mhm.
we just talk about those things and see how we can help each other. So whether whoever it reaches to, you guys all can join for any of our runs, or even if you take some
Definitely. Yeah.
lessons and see if how this applies to in your own running journey. But here I'm with Durai, and my name is Ratul Maiti again, but with Durai. So let me welcome Durai.
Thank you,
Thank
Ratul.
you,
Yeah.
for starting this year's podcast again. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Durai.
Yeah. So, um, I've been running since 2012, Ratul. So 2012,
2012, long time. Okay.
yeah, 2012 was my first half marathon, and then I did my first marathon in 2014. Naperville had a marathon at that time. I think that was the last marathon Naperville had. So I did the Naperville Marathon in 2014, and then I've been so far I've done like 12 marathons and 150K with this stuff.
Okay. So did you start with marathon first, or did you
No,
run
no, no,
something
no.
before?
Like yeah. What happened
What
was
made you
is
decide that you want to
yeah,
run a
yeah,
marathon?
yeah. It's a funny story. I will like. I always been like athletic in like schools and colleges. Means like not like competitive level, but like play like 1 hour
Enthusiastic.
one
All
hour
right.
kind of thing like every day or something like that. I use in India everybody plays cricket, soccer, like those kind of stuff. So like after coming to US, everyone we play tennis, volleyball and all those stuff, right? So at like volleyball we had used to play like 6 to 8 people before, and it's tough to find people. And then we settled with one or two guys with playing tennis, and those guys also didn't show up one day. So I started up running a treadmill for like 2 miles, and then I was like, oh, I could do 2 miles with that stuff. And then I've been keep running 2-3 miles every day kind of thing, right? And then I met a guy like in mid Feb, and he told me about this Shamrock Shuffle, our that that's in end of March. That's like 8K, 5 miles, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, and then he said he's going to start training for that. I was like, oh, I'm only around 2 mile, 3 mile. How I'm going to run 5 miles, right? So, I don't know anything about the race and all those stuff before. I don't know about half marathon, marathon races, nothing. So I looked up that website, and then I signed up. I told my friend, hey, I also signed it up. And then I'm religiously practicing like 3 miles, 4 miles, and then running on treadmill. And then the day before the packet pickup, I called him, hey, I'm in downtown Chicago. Can I pick up the packet? He's like, oh, forget about it. I didn't train.
Ah.
you just get me the t-shirt. I'm like, hey, I can't go all the way alone, go to downtown Chicago, 5 miles, right? So I made up my mind anyway, and then I went there. Uh, uh, I finished it, and then it was a big, huge sense of accomplishment, right, with this stuff. And then I was telling like to few friends, hey, I did like 5 miles and like 8K, and they were all saying like, hey, it's only 5 miles, right? And then I was just thinking, oh, is there something more to it we need to do? Right? Because that
That's not
itself is
enough. You need to run more.
exactly. So I then looked up and then I signed up for the first Chicago half marathon. You know that comes in September, the Chicago end of September.
Right.
So I signed up and then I was practicing for it to build up my endurance from
So
March to
this wasn't still in 2012.
2012. This one
Okay.
2012. Yeah, this
Okay.
was in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, 2012. And then I set a goal myself, like I need to be under 230 or this or something like that. Because I think my first 8 mile was like 57:43 or something like that. Uh, so I don't know about any pace and all those stuff. It just run to finish. Like if you look at the first mile would be the fastest and then you just keep we all done that before. So and then like I tried to do those and then I finished the first half marathon, I think 2:28 something. So after that I was just thinking, okay, like I have a few friends here, okay, let's keep running. And then 2013 my dad passed away and then I couldn't do much. I didn't done any run. And 2014, I started again with this Naperville running company. They have the
Mm,
group that they train every weekend on these Saturdays,
right.
similar to our World Vision. So I was just I signed up for only Naperville half at that time, right? And then in August, I saw that, hey, there is only 14, 16, 18, 20. I can do a marathon, right? That's in November that's in November first week. Oh, I have to. And then, okay, I changed my registration to half marathon to a full marathon.
Yeah.
And then I realized it's a bad idea. So, like, oh, it's not the double, it's exponential. So, still, I when I run with a group, I would be the last one running there. Um, and then, we run from Naperville downtown to all the way Whalen Lake and come
Right.
back.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
around 20 miles. I will lose them in halfway. And then I need to figure out with the Google Maps to find out the way to come back here. So that was my first marathon. So
Mm,
it was decent. I did, I think, 5:30 something like that. So
yeah. So starting from 2012, now 2025, like 13 years.
right.
What is the biggest thing that you've learned that you can
Yeah,
share?
yeah, definitely. See, after then I signed up for 2015 Chicago. We have like a bunch of people around them, 6 or 7 people we did. And then when I did Chicago, was very anxious, and it's a big marathon, right? I have never seen. I've done only small races before. So I did 2015, 2016, 2017, like Chicago marathons. And as we run, we always want to progress, right? We put the miles in, and we want to get a number in our time. Like we
Sure.
have like a time goal with this stuff. So
It is natural.
it's natural, like to be competitive and do that. And then what I did 2019, I took it a little bit seriously. I want to get around like a 4 hour mark, 4:10 or something like that. And my training was up to there. I could say I did like a 320 milers, everything was there. And my anxiety kicked in, and this, I couldn't do well uh, in the race. Weather was also decent, but
So
I
when
didn't
you said anxiety related to running with the
to the
time or something
race.
else?
Yeah. Like I like looking at the clock. I'll be running. Oh, I need to hit by this mile, this and that, and everything with this stuff. So I did that, and I didn't think there was so much anxiety to that race, to the time, and all. And then 2020 was like a COVID. We couldn't do anything. And then 2021, I want to get back to the same Chicago, and then trained as much as we can.
You're
But
canceled or something.
no, 2021 was like 80-degree weather. It was like
Oh,
so.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Correct.
It got so hot,
Yeah,
and I was so anxious, and this also, like around mile 18, I think I got some cramps. And the last 8 mile, if you have cramps at mile 8, it's like so much
yeah.
painful. I think I still finished at 450 something. But after that, I I had a coach at the time. I told my coach, I'm not running a marathon again, right? Because this marathon is like unforgiving. What?
Which is, you never know. You
You
know.
never know. It's not like whatever the effort you put in, it's that day what it comes with that stuff, and one wrong move here and there, like it's not this with this stuff, right? And then I
Yeah.
said, I'm not running a marathon again. 2022, I didn't do anything. Means like I ran probably a 5K or this or something. But what I realized is, okay, I'm just chasing some time goal or something, and
You're not
forget about.
enjoying it anymore, right?
I'm not enjoying. I'm forgetting all the benefits the running is giving. Right, the race is just a single day, whatever happens.
Right. That's right.
But the effort what you put for these months, how much fitter you get with all this stuff, right? That's that's not being recognized by the
Correct.
race
Correct.
time. Then I
Because that
thought
is
like,
that is like a non-tangible, right? We always we
yeah,
always chase something that we can see, and that is the problem, right? We
e-
and then
e-
we forget about, like, what we're getting in all of those. But then just one day, you know,
exactly.
and
One
just
bad weather.
think about the
Yeah,
pro runners. I always think about the pro runners, right? They
right,
probably
right,
running like a one or two marathons, and then throughout the year been training so hard, and
right.
we cannot. They almost like, how many times do you see like did not finish? They drop out 17 miles. You see,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Even what the frustration that they have. Their sponsors, they have like been in so much effort, and something goes wrong on that particular day, and they couldn't do it. It is absolutely, to your point, it's unforgiving, no doubt.
Exactly. Yeah. So then I realized I'm missing all the benefits of all this just on the race day. Why I'm getting anxious for that too? We are not professionals. We have this on something else. We are doing something else for our living, and we started for fun and all this stuff. Why do it's not about even competitive with someone. It's just for yourself, right? Like
That's
you
right,
have
right,
you
right,
have
right.
like a time on your mind and trying to chase. And then 2022, I didn't do anything. And then I said, I signed up for Berlin, New York, and London for 6 months.
23.
So, yeah, in 23.
Oh, wow.
So, so 23, I ran the Berlin Marathon, 23 September, and then New York in 20, yeah, November, and 24 April,
London.
London.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I uh, I told myself, okay, I just need to enjoy myself. I don't need the time. At least I'm getting the benefits of the running. And then these destination races are like that's a good in that mindset. You are not like chasing a time and going there with all this stuff. But I was injured actually in 2022. It's like injury, and
When was it? 23.
when I started the running, the Berlin Marathon, when I started,
Oh,
within few weeks I got injured.
oh,
But by the
okay.
time I signed up for all three, so I was like managing, like it's not huge. It's like a IT band and like a knee. This
No,
not
so tell me, like, so Berlin Marathon is in like in end of all September almost, right? So
right
when did you get injured? Like in how far?
on the
How?
around July time frame.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like you are in like 2-3 weeks into the training, 2-3 weeks into the training. So it's not like you can't completely run. You run and you have to take 2 days off. If I run, say we all run Saturday our long runs, right?
Mm.
So usually Saturday long runs and Sunday could be a recovery run and Monday you do some run. But if I run on Saturday, I can run only on like Tuesday or something like that.
So
So
it was a IT band issue, or what was it?
yeah, it's like a IT band, and my hip flexors are very tight.
Okay.
My
Okay.
hip flexors are very tight, and it's like a IT, and then like IT and the knee that connecting to that.
Okay.
So
So prior to that, did you do any like strength training or anything like that, or did you have a routine of that one, or what is it? Tell me a little bit about what was.
yeah, but maybe I never got injured when I ran from 2014 to till 2021 with this stuff. I was doing a routine, probably, yeah, break, like complete break, and then putting the miles in with this stuff. Could have this with this stuff. Um, it could have taken a toll there with that stuff.
Hmm.
And I was doing some like regularly PT, like I'll run and then go to a PT or a Thursday because I signed up for all this stuff. We need to finish those.
So at that
Uh,
time, did you have a coach also, or did you have
yeah,
a coach?
I have a running. I have a coach. Yeah, I had a
No,
coach
but
just for running. Yeah,
during 23, 24, did you have a coach?
yeah. I had a
Okay.
coach. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah. So they give some plans. Basically, they give them plans, and then they just like based on how much you run, they adjust your like plans
Sure.
like for the marathons.
Yeah.
So I did that till so I finished all those, and then I ran Tokyo in 20. I was better from Tokyo. Starting Tokyo, I was a little bit better. Like I think the break after London, because I had like a year for train for another marathon. It really helped with this stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I did Tokyo in March 2025. And yeah, I had a good amount of time from March till um, the Marine Corps. And that happened a week ago or something. So then I thought, okay, now I don't have injury and this. I could try to push little more. Now my thinking got changed. It's not about the time I want. I want to get better. I want to run better. Whatever the time gets, I'm happy with this stuff.
That's good. That's a very nice mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I didn't have much of anxiety or anything during like Marine Corps with this stuff. So mainly my plan was to didn't have a time in my mind, but like I was thinking like you need to basically around 10 minutes a mile or something like that
Mm.
is in my mind. I need to run, and if I have the goal is to have a strong finish. Like every marathon, I go there around mile 20. When I see that mile 20 or this, it will go all downhill, you know.
Yeah.
So that was my thinking. We need to have a strong finish, and then so Marine Corps little bit helped in the sense like the first half is complete uphill. The first 2.5 miles is like a big climb.
So you
So
have to be slow.
I have to be slow. I
Yeah.
told myself I'm going to be my first 5K could be around 34 to 35 minutes or something like that. So I sometimes I have to walk to be slow because even naturally when you run, right, it will be faster.
Correct.
So like when the uphill comes and this, I literally like a lot of these people were going here and there and all this stuff. I just told myself, okay, just
Mm.
need to control this with this stuff. And after the fight, I just got into my pace, and then it was keep on going. And the halfway mark, I thought I was, I think, 2:13:35 or something.
That's pretty good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I was like, because it adjusted with the first 3 miles, you got that extra 3 minutes. So
Yeah.
if I keep on going that, I would finish under 4:30. So that was my thinking. And so I walked in all the water stations with this stuff to get my heart rate down so
Yeah.
that I don't get ahead of myself with this stuff.
Yeah. I think
And
you bring up some good point. Like, one thing is like as you matured, like and you ran like this is your what was how many marathons this time?
this
What are
my
those?
12th marathon.
So now
So
that you're 12 marathons, like you already
right.
figured out one thing is that I think keeping that the time goal, and it creates a lot of anxiety, the pressure to do
Right,
that, and then you're always kind of chasing that. But you allowed yourself to be like more free and enjoy the run, and you're
right.
actually not thinking about, oh, I don't care, maybe
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
care, but you're also thinking about like, let me stop at each of those like the aid stations and get some water, electrolytes, and all of that as you walk
Right,
in. Then when you came closer to it, like and then you still have a lot of energy left to push
right,
yourself,
right.
and then see,
Exactly.
oh, I still have like about like 15 minutes, and I can still get to like 4:30, which is
Exactly.
great, right? Which is
Right,
great.
right. That feeling was like amazing. I never felt in any of my previous
Right.
marathons.
And this is a PR
Yeah,
also,
this
right?
like yeah, PR by 8 minutes
PR by 8 minutes.
from 2019, and
2019.
then
Oh, look at that.
from Tokyo PR is more than 35 minutes or something.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so from previous month. So it's all after like my like one of the thing also it was my nutrition also, like to have a good marathon, like all those things need to come together, right?
Correct.
Especially weather, we can't control much.
Nothing much.
Weather
But you
was
had a good weather
good.
though. I think
Very
it was
good
a very
weather,
good, beautiful
very
weather.
good weather. Like it was sunny in the second half, but it's manageable. It's all 55, 56. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not like Tokyo was so hot, like 70-degree weather or
So
something.
did you take gels like every 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
Yeah,
or what is it?
yeah, like so what I like I had like some kind of bagel and like the Martin mix in the beginning.
Yeah.
So for me, I try to put all the fuel in before the night before and the morning, and then try to top off. Like
Yes.
I'm because my stomach can't take more than 4 gels or whatever, at least whatever I tried.
Oh,
So yeah, it's good if someone can take 6 or 8 gels with this stuff, they don't need to worry about. But I don't know. I always tried those with those. So my this was strategy was like just top it off whenever this needed with that stuff. So I put a lot of fuel the night before and the morning. So when I go into the race, I think I delayed like mile 5 I had one gel, mile 10 I
and
had a
this is
gel.
Morton or something else?
This Martens, I
Okay.
stick with Martens.
So even with
5.
Morton also, you could not take more than four.
Yeah, I couldn't this with this stuff for some reason. That's what there's definitely a room for improvement in nutrition. I need to keep trying with this stuff. But
Yeah.
one thing what I did that worked for this time for sure, because previously I take all these gels before and mile 20 I'm not able to take anything, and that's where you need a lot of energy to this stuff.
Mm.
So I practiced with tailwind in
Mm.
my runs. Tailwind is it has electrolytes and it has carbs too. And then what I realized, at least it worked for me, what I realized the later part of the race, yeah, liquid is easier to absorb
Yes.
than the gels. So around mile 19, I was keep sipping the tailwind. Like I had like a 16 ounce of tailwind with me. So that fueled actually. So that really helped in the later part of the miles. So
Mm. Oh,
so
that's good.
nutrition, yeah, nutrition is like something. It's for individual. They just need to keep trying. Some people don't need much gels, and some people they take a lot of gels and nothing happens with this
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I mean, pretty much like in every run, or like in mostly long runs, I practice, and then I take the
right.
gels. Like I can take 7, 8 gels.
Oh,
In
that's
a
awesome. Yeah,
definite
you
run.
don't need to
I
worry about all the stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
I need to get to that point because this is not like something you need to be proud of, like having less gels, right? You need to take
yeah,
more gels
yeah.
because you
And
need to.
during the runs, like I take it just to see what happens,
Okay,
just to
okay.
see what happens. So
Yeah,
even though I may not need it, but I'll take it intentionally just so that
right,
I to see like if the stomach can digest. Let's see what kind of
right,
problem do I have.
right,
Or is it
right.
better? I don't know. And I felt so far pretty good with that one. So
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely that is very important, Ratul. That's
yeah,
yeah, you nailed it on those. Yeah.
yeah. So that's no, that's very good. So tell me a little bit about this Marine Corps. Like
Yeah, so
what motivated you? And then I know we were talking a little bit about, like, how because of this government shutdown, it might happen, it might not happen. All this mindset that we going on in your, like, I trained so much, I don't know if I will be able to run, right? but
exactly.
but the good thing is, like, you also ran Tokyo this year, so this is your second marathon
Right.
at least. That's great, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I trained so much. I was like looking for what other marathons nearby. I
Right,
was
right, right.
actually I booked on something. I was waiting to book early with cancel the one in Tucson.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So because see, you need to go and try it out, right? You did all the training. It will be a
Exactly.
learning, whatever
Yeah,
happens. So
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, luckily I got that. So actually I don't know about Maricopa. Like some of my friends, they said okay, they've this is the 50th year of Maricopa, let's run that and all those, but like unfortunately they couldn't come, so I'm the only one who went from here. And luckily there are some few people from Dallas. I was able to catch up with that stuff. um, yeah, it was nice. And this is their 50th year of Marine Corps. That's why it's so
Even more
famous.
special. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like only usually it's only be 20K. This time it's 40K runners. It's doubled.
Mm.
So they are not like they are not used to like Chicago to for this expo and how like the race logistics and all those. It was a chaos, yeah, I could
Oh,
say.
okay.
Means like there were no corals. Think about 40K people going to the start
Oh,
line.
wow.
Here in Chicago, we have like a 7:30 coral, 8 coral, 8:30
Yeah.
coral, right?
That's a
So
chaos. Like, everybody
they are,
just
they
rush
they
in.
are, they have like red, yellow, and green, but there is no time. Everybody, it's a rolling start, right? And mine was yellow, but nobody stops the other one to go. Like uh, nobody's like there were people there, but they weren't fully serious.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the most of the course is fully packed. Even if you want to run fully, it's very difficult. It's like
Right, right, right. Yeah.
but the course is so beautiful. It was amazing. It runs through the Georgetown around mile 5, and then it goes back to the Arlington, and you
Yeah.
run through the capital. And yeah, it's just amazing course. And then
Mm.
the hill is like the last hill, the 26.2. In Chicago we get a hill, right?
The Roosevelt one.
The Roosevelt one. Think about 10 times steeper than that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty steep. For
that's pretty steep. I don't know why they decided to do that with this stuff. So
okay.
yeah, it was really good. So
Okay.
the course was really good. And then yeah, as I said, logistics. We are waiting for like to get out from there, waiting for 2.5 hours to get the shuttle in to go out
Mm.
to the
So
hotel
tell
room.
me, tell me a
Yeah.
little bit about your training this time, right? Because you ran the Tokyo Marathon, and then I know you also did some half and all of that. How did you, like, how much time you took off after Tokyo, and then when did you start the training, and how did it all go? And tell me a little bit about, like, what is the, like, average weekly mileage, and then, like,
Okay.
long runs and then workouts. How did you do all of that? I know you
Uh,
had a coach, but if you
yeah.
can share a little bit about those.
Right. Definitely. So Tokyo was March 2nd with
Yeah.
this stuff. And then, so Tokyo itself, it trained good. I put my long runs in even the winter with all this stuff. But because of the weather, 70-degree weather, I didn't race. I just took it easy from start to finish. So I want to race something. And then I found out there's a Great Western of marathon that was on May 1st.
Mm.
So I think by end of March, with AF, you need to put like little bit of more speed workouts that I did for a few weeks. And then there's a half marathon PR also in that. 157. So
Wow,
this
that's
year.
great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that actually that like gave me a boost. Okay, I did this year, I can carry this to the marathon too with that stuff,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
But I didn't have any goals in mind. Like I just like, this was not like a proper 18-week training I did for a marathon, because already I ran a marathon and we did a half, and then we just keep on putting some miles around 30 to 35 miles, 35 miles a week. This is what I've been always doing. I
So
think the,
did you run like in a 4 days, 5 days a week, or what was it?
yeah, my running days are like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, like only 4 days.
4 days. Okay.
4 days, and then Sunday I did some
Biking.
like
Okay.
biking,
So
like
Saturday is a long run.
Saturday is
And
a long
then
run.
Thursday, did you do some workout type or
Yeah, Saturday is a long run, and Friday is a easy run.
easy
Basically,
run?
yeah, yeah, easy run like 7 8 miles or something like
Okay.
during those training. So yeah, my coach says like you need to keep training on the tired legs with this stuff. So you do like a run on Friday and then do a long run on Saturday. And Monday is like strides, mostly easy. If you do 6 or 7 miles, and then the last 6 to 8 20 seconds strides
Sure.
that we did on Monday. And then the Wednesday is the speed workout. That's the that she keeps varying the workout. Means like
Okay.
one day is progressive, it's like fartleks, intervals, like those kind of. Wednesday, yeah,
So do you think like incorporating some of this speed work
yeah,
with endurance, like
right.
you see like over the last 2 3 years,
Mhm.
has that helped you to progress?
Definitely, yeah. I would say so. For my first marathon to this marathon, probably I have a 1 hour, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes PR with this stuff.
Right, right, right.
So and then I know we can keep improving that
Yes.
thing, because probably if it's not a race, no race setting, and if we just run on Fox Valley trail, we'll get a more time. That shows our fitness, right, with this
Yes.
stuff. Because of the race logistics, also it just adds some time. So
Yeah.
definitely the speed workout. For number one, I would say the volume. We need to put a lot of consistent and volume, and putting some speed workouts. Definitely, it will improve. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. So what is next? Like, what do you see at
Yeah.
26?
So I have Boston left to finish my World Six.
And the Sydney also. Now it's
Yeah,
7.
7. Yeah, original 6, I should say. So because even if you don't, uh, even if you did Sydney and didn't do Boston, they are not going to give the 6. What they have is the original 6, the Boston, and then they are going to put the 9, right? Sydney, Cape Town, and Shanghai, or something like that.
Mm.
So I need to figure out a way to run Boston. So that's my thing. It may happen in 2026. Let's see. and and Sydney also, yeah, it might happen in
Yeah.
2026, God willing.
Okay.
So
Okay. No, that's great. That's, I mean, just awesome. Like, and he ran all the majors and all of that. Now you're looking toward Boston. So how would your training be different for Boston? What do you think? What do you want
um
to incorporate next year?
like yeah, so definitely I need to work on nutrition, I could say, because I probably the weather, it didn't require that much nutrition in Marine Corps, right? Like it's a 40-degree weather, you can get away with some less nutrition. So definitely we need to work on, need to have a plan to work with nutrition. And then the hill training also, I never did for marine. Probably our NRC bridge, we just did but I think you also joined in one of our
Yes, yeah, yeah,
hill training when me and Rajal were running. So like we need to increase those hills, probably go to Arboretum or this or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
think that's good. That's no,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you want to talk? Tell the team about, like, everybody's curious. Everybody wants to hear what do you have to say. But anything that you want to add to the team, like,
No,
hey,
everyone is in our team is all like superstars, right? Like running a marathon is not a joke, like because it's a pure commitment.
yes,
It's a pure commitment to do, and everyone wants to do well too. It's not like, hey, I just ran a marathon with this stuff. Everyone puts their hard work and just
commitment, dedication, all of that.
they,
Such a long training.
yeah, yeah, it's a long training log, and everyone shows up the Saturdays and putting all these weekday miles. Everyone just keep doing whatever we are doing. So there is nothing to this. Eventually, the whatever the results will come. So one thing I would say is just like we shouldn't get like too much upset about the race time. It's just like it doesn't define anything, because even if you get a good race time, you you don't know what happened, but only you know whether you had a good race or not. So
Yeah, exactly.
it,
I think you bring up good point. I think the more we can incorporate the finishing strong, that
right,
will keep our motivation. Otherwise,
right,
like,
right,
if we by 18, 20, we all feel terrible every time, which we are going to feel, whichever
definitely, yeah,
way we overcome that mental thing or all of that, if we
right, right,
can get over that one, I think
right,
that is a big win. Like, how do you handling those? Yes, like everybody's going to be at pain, like at mile 18, 20, whether you're
right,
running 5 hour marathon, 6 hour marathon, or you're running 2 hour marathon, you know,
definitely, yeah,
everybody is, right? It's just how we handle that part, and then how we take that. I think that gives us the motivation to sign up for the next one. That is the thing, though. And of course, the
yeah,
team, our group is there. Like,
right,
everybody looks forward to that, and everybody's doing different races. But we all, like,
exactly.
supporting each other and supporting, like, hey, we all tracking everybody, like, how Durai is doing, how Raj is doing, Dean is doing.
Right, right,
All of that,
yep,
everybody's looking at those things. So that is just amazing. I think
right,
that's a good thing. So no, I think it's great. It's great talking to you, Durai. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah, definitely, Atul.
wonderful. But are
So
you?
you're, yeah,
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 go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, are you taking some time off now before you start, or are you going to take the December off and then start back in January? How we
Yeah,
do the
means
recovery and
like,
all?
yeah, I want to do some base miles with
Yeah,
this stuff, like long run to 8 to 10 miles on Saturday, and then like a few runs here and there,
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
take
keep
it
that.
to
One thing
December
that
and
I
January.
always
Yeah,
see that I wanted to bring it up to. They say, yeah, it's good to take some recovery, but
right,
after that, you also have to start, because I think you need to run at least every 2 to 3 days, a little bit,
right,
so that
exactly,
keep that thing going, and then every
right,
every 4 or 5 weeks, you
hmm,
should run at least some long runs, some of
right,
that. Otherwise, by the time spring comes and all of that, you're starting from zero or from negative.
exactly, yeah.
You know?
That, yeah, that was me like that in 2015, 16, 17. Then I've been mostly running throughout the year
Yeah,
with this stuff,
we
like
have
at
to now.
least, yeah, at least like
Easy
have
mileage and all of that.
easy
Yes.
mileage, and like have at least sign up for some half marathon in
Yeah.
spring, so that we'll have some goal to do that.
Yeah. And no, I think that's good. Anything that's coming up, jumping out right now that you want to sign up for in 26?
No, like as I said, the world majors I need
That's the major.
to.
You're
That's the
focusing
main thing.
only on the majors. Okay, good,
No,
good.
because that's the only one left. That's the reason. It's like, yeah,
You want to get that 6 star. You want to put it up, there, behind you, and look at that. That's good. That's awesome.
yeah, some motivation. That's it. So, Avis, you're all set for your Indianapolis. Ratul, I heard it's a great course. I never ran that before. I tried to
Yeah,
sign
so
up
I,
few
I
days.
don't know.
Yeah.
I signed up. Looks like
Hmm.
it's a great course. It should be fine,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to it too, because this has been a good training block for me.
Training cycle. Yeah, I've seen
I'd
like
say
you put like a lot of miles.
I put a
Yeah.
lot of miles, and then it's been a lot of good running. I would say that. So we'll see how it goes, though. Looking forward.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
enjoy, like
yeah,
run strong. like this. Yeah, we'll be routing for you. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, I believe in the same way. For me, I
Right.
always think about marathon is not a destination.
Right. Right.
It's a
It's a
journey,
progress.
and
Yeah.
then one of the marathons come as a like one of the stops. So
Right. Right. Right.
it just goes on,
Hmm.
it just goes on. I'm not saying like one marathon, two marathon doesn't matter to me. I
Right. Right. Right.
on this journey, there will be some marathons.
Hmm.
Some I will do good, some will not do good, some will be
Right.
terrible, some will be awesome.
Right.
But overall, like where what I do, I think that's more important for me. You know,
Exactly. Yeah. That's a
that's what I
very
feel like.
great way of thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really, I don't think that way. But so far, I can see it. I feel pretty good about
Right.
tonight.
Mhm.
We'll see like how it goes. We'll think about it.
Definitely, you will have a great race.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Durai. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
We'll catch up again, and we'll share more.
Definitely. Thank you, Ratu. Thank you for.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.